WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
90.7 The Capstone. This is the morning show. Good morning, Christian.
Good morning, Noah.
We are here on your Wednesday morning. Noah and Christian here in the studio, keeping it popping, keeping it fun. And it's been a week since we last saw each other. We had our back to school show last week, and now we're getting into the semester, so there's been stuff going on. And Christian, I wanted to tell you a little bit about something that happened to me this past week. So over the weekend, I was hanging out with some friends, and we were like, so this was on Saturday night. We were like, let's hang out and make some pizza or whatever. So we got these like little sacks of like dough from, I think they were just from the Aldi, and then we like had to like do the whole knead the dough or whatever, and then make the little pizza, then put sauce on it, cheese, and then just throw it in the oven. And so whenever it was like we're gonna make our own pizzas from scratch or whatever, I was concerned that I was like, okay, this is gonna be complicated, but it was actually like really easy. It was very much just like you get the thing of dough, just spread it out, throw the ingredients on however you want it, and then like you put it in the oven for like 15 minutes. So if any of you are out there looking to make something like that, it's like very easy.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind, especially the Aldi thing. Now, did you do the little thing where you like toss it up in the air?
I did not. Some of the others did, and it did seem to kind of work a little bit. But I was very much like, I'm just gonna press it down on the pan and sort of like spread it out or whatever. That worked pretty well. Are you much of a cook yourself, Christian?
Well, so my dorm's like stovetop is kind of crooked, so sometimes you mess up with stuff. I actually tried making sopapillas for a dinner recently. Did not turn out well. Some of them were like normal, good and crispy, but then like some on the other side of the pan were just soggy, gross.
Oh no.
So, yeah. But I try occasionally in our dorm, but dorm cooking kind of hard.
Yeah, it's tough. I'm over there in the Bryce lawn, and they've got some nice kitchens, so I'm able to make some stuff. But it's that is how it goes sometimes. But it's Wednesday morning. It's the morning show. I'm excited. I know Christian's excited.
You already know.
We got some fun stuff coming up for you today. We got Winnie the Pooh Day. We got Weezer Wednesday facts. All sorts of crazy stuff going on. So keep on listening. I'm gonna play The Cure with the Love Cats on 90.7 WVUA.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
That was Dark Red by Steve Lacy on the morning show on 90.7 WVUA-FM. I'm Christian. I'm joined by Noah. Hello, Noah.
Good morning. Happy to be here. So we are going to take a quick Crimson White news break here on the morning show and see what's going on. CrimsonWhite.com for all our news and views. Christian, what's something we need to be aware of going on in the news today?
Okay, so I really enjoy tennis. You probably saw, at least watching it. Never been good at it. You probably saw that in my Pong playing ability just now.
Yes. Off the air just now, we were playing a little Pong, me and Christian. Be sure to check a picture for that, or perhaps a video on our Instagram at the end of the show. But yes, so big tennis fan.
So Alabama men's tennis opened the season recently with a doubleheader. They had a match against Samford and then a match against Mercer Saturday. This is after also women's had one on Friday, I believe, and they whooped Navy 6-1. But let's see, the duo of Enzo Aguilar and Philip Planensek won 6-3 against Samford, and then another doubles team of if I'm saying this right, Jao Ferreira and Yair Saruk won 6-2.
All right, let's go.
And then we won all 6 singles matches, every one of them but the final ending in straight sets. So like we won 7-0 against Samford, and then we played Mercer. Aguilar and Saruk won 6-3, and then Rowan Jones and Zach Foster also won 6-3 against Mercer in the duos. And then we ended up finally winning 6-1 against Mercer because we won 5 out of the 6 singles matches. In 4 out of the 6 matches were also decided in straight sets. So, shout out to Alabama men's tennis so far dominating the season. Women's tennis also killing the game with a 6-1 win against the Navy midshipmen.
Shout out to them. Shout out to them.
So roll tide.
Good tennis players going on here at the university, and I don't know. Maybe if we get good enough at Pong, they will let us on the team. I don't know. It could happen. Grips the White News Break here on the morning show. We'll be right back in just a minute. Don't go away. We're gonna play some music. Here's the Jack Moves with Biblical Technology.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
So, Christian, here on the morning show, I was looking at my calendar, and I was noticing that here on my calendar that the day that it is today is right in the middle of the week.
Yeah,
and I was trying to remember. I was like, for the day that's in the middle of the week, what day is it? It's not Thursday.
It's not Tuesday.
Not Tuesday.
Let me think.
I think
could it be?
Could it
possibly be?
Could it possibly be Weezer Wednesday? Yes. It's Weezer Wednesday here on 90.7 The Capsule, the greatest day in the world throughout every week that you have. Wednesday is the best day, and so today on Weezer Wednesday we have a fun little thing we're going to do. We've got some fun facts, some fun Weezer facts. Indeed. And so Christian is going to bring us those this hour. I'll bring you mine next hour. So maybe Christian, what's one or two fun facts you have for us
Okay,
today?
so here's the Weezer fact of the hour.
Okay.
So this is a fun little fact about their first gig. Everyone knows Keanu Reeves, right? Like The Matrix, amazing actor.
Yeah.
So their first gig was actually opening at a bar called Raji's Bar for Keanu Reeves' band called Dogstar. So that's a fun little fact, you know. Keanu Reeves and Weezer have some history, and they started out with Keanu Reeves.
Man, so hopefully we'll get a collab someday. I mean, that could be kind of fun. I didn't know Keanu Reeves. Does he sing or play?
You know, I'd heard a little about him singing. I think.
I guess he's in Bill and Ted. I guess he plays some music there.
Yeah, he is in Bill and Ted. But like, I didn't know he had a band or anything ever, so that's really cool. Yeah,
so you get a Weezer fun fact and a Keanu Reeves fun fact here on your morning show. We're just bursting with fun facts. We're also bursting with some every hour we also got to play a Weezer song. So the one that we've have this hour, we added Pinkerton into our catalog this morning. So we're going to play you Pink Triangle from Pinkerton. And this is Christian's selection here this morning. So this is Pink Triangle here on Weezer Wednesday. Going to play it for you now.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
This is the morning show here on 90.7 The Capstone. My name is Noah. Good morning, Christian.
Good morning, Noah.
Here on the morning show, we like to recognize each day as special and unique in whatever day that it is. And today is Winnie the Pooh Day. Wow.
Yippee.
I didn't know that they had one, but they, in fact, do. And it is today. January 18th is Winnie the Pooh Day. And so in honor of such event, me and Christian have dressed up as Winnie the Pooh. So we're both wearing our red shirts and our khaki pants or whatever. And you can see the picture of us dressed up as Pooh on Instagram at the end of the show at WVUA-FM on Instagram. See all the pictures and stuff from the show today because we dressed up just for you. A radio show, but we've got a visual option as well.
No, it's an audiovisual experience.
Audiovisual experience,
media
yes.
Experience.
And so Winnie the Pooh was in the news earlier this year because I think the last of A.A. Milne, who is the author of Winnie the Pooh, the last of his sort of writings went into the public domain at the first of this year, particularly his book, Now We Are Six, which is sort of like a book of poetry and everything like that, some fun poems. And me and Christian found this one poem. What's the name of it, Christian?
It's Furry Bear.
Furry Bear, that we thought would be fitting for us to recite on air for you today. So this is Furry Bear by A.A. Milne. In the public domain now, so you can do whatever you want with this. If I were a bear, and a big bear too, I shouldn't much care if it froze or snoo. I shouldn't much mind if it snowed or frizz. I'd be all fur-lined with a coat like his.
For I'd have fur boots, and a brown fur wrap, and brown fur knickers, and a big fur cap. I'd have a fur muffle ruff to cover my jaws, and brown fur mittens on my big brown paws. With a big brown furry down up to my head, I'd sleep all the winter in a big fur bed.
That is Furry Bear by A.A. Milne. A little poetry for you here on your Wednesday morning. So that's quite cute and nice. But you know what isn't cute and nice? Now that Winnie the Pooh is in the public domain, people are getting a little silly with it. And there's a movie coming out later this year, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Oh, I've seen that one. I've seen the
so someone's out here is having a little too much fun.
Yeah, don't do anything silly with that poem, guys. Okay?
Yeah. All right. Let's keep it all above the board right here.
Line in the sand.
this is 90.
Stops here.
This is 90.7 The Capstone Morning Show. Stay tuned. We're going to tell you about a fun event we're looking forward to coming up next.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
Here on the morning show, we're talking about something, an event that we were looking forward to that was coming up. And to help talk us a little bit about this event, we've got the director of the Office of Student Media here in the studio with us. She's usually right across the hall, but now she's in our studio. It's Jessie Jones. How you doing this morning, Jessie?
Good morning. I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Of course. And so I've seen, me and Christian had noticed on Instagram the other day, and we also just knew, because it's student media, that we saw that there's an event, perhaps a movie screening, that's going to be going on pretty soon here next week.
There is. We are going to host a screening of She Said on Monday, January 23rd at 7 p.m. in the Student Center Theater to kick off the semester.
Okay, that should be great. That should be great. So, do you know what is She Said about? Like a brief synopsis.
She Said is based on a true story of the New York Times investigative reporters who broke the Harvey Weinstein story.
Okay.
And really kicked off the Me Too movement.
Okay, so if you're interested in that story or interested in journalism or any sort of aspect of that, come check it out with us. You can watch it for free.
You can. It is free. We will have drinks, snacks, a few giveaways. And the opportunity to connect with our media outlets at Student Media. Okay,
drinks, snacks, and giveaways. And you can see, I'll definitely be there. Christian might be there.
I'll try my darndest. I mean, this is exciting. As a broke college kid, a free movie and free snacks. What more could you want?
Yeah, that's date night right there. But that's great. And you can see all the details for that on our events calendar, and we're going to be putting up something about it on our Instagram too. Or you can go check out the Student Media Instagram. What is that?
We are at UA Student Media.
Awesome.
Real easy to find.
Good deal. Thanks, Jessie. Thanks for talking to us. All right, this is the morning show. We're headed into the 9 o'clock hour with more great stuff on the way. Don't go away. I'm going to leave you with Black Foxes, Manic and Meek. We'll see you in the 9 o'clock.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
Jay Wood with All Night Long here on the morning show. Good morning, Christian.
Good morning, Noah.
Top of the morning, top of the 9 o'clock hour here. And Christian, I was talking about, you were telling me just now about one of your favorite TV shows.
Yeah, so I am a big fan of Only Murders in the Building. Mm-hmm. I mean, anything with Steve Martin and Martin Short in it together is going to be really funny. It's honestly it's a comedy, really funny, and also Selena Gomez does a really good job. Not just them two, but it's also legitimately actually a good mystery that will have you on the edge of your seats, along with being just hilarious. And I just was scrolling through Instagram as one does, multitasking, enjoying the music while scrolling through Instagram, chit-chatting a little. And I saw Meryl Streep, of all people, is going to be on season 3. So yeah,
so that should be
in that show. A lot to look forward to.
That should be fun. And you said also Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd. They teased Paul Rudd being in it at the end of season 2. So, yeah.
All right, so Paul Rudd, Meryl Streep, we might be seeing them, and so looking forward to that. If you're a fan of that show, like Christian, you guys are going to be watching it together. Christian, what else has been going on with you this past week?
Let's see. Well, Monday, it was Dr. King Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Uh-huh.
And the university put on a really, really good way to commemorate him. We had a day of service in legacy of Dr. King. The theme was like day on, not a day off.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was a lot of fun. I've never put insulation in houses or anything like that. I chose to go out with Habitat for Humanity. The way it works is you pick an org to serve with, the food bank's normally out there, Jeremiah's Garden's out there, Trot, if y'all know what Trot is out there. And I went with Habitat, and I had a really great time. It always feels good to help people.
Mm-hmm.
And installed insulation in this house.
All right.
Little itchy, but
yeah,
it was worth it, I think.
Good deal. Well, happy to hear that. Happy to hear that
So,
you had that.
And everybody be on the lookout. I forgot what day, but I think there might be a service day when we find out. I think we should put on the event calendar.
Yeah, we'll put it on our event calendar for sure.
But sometime in March, I want to say March either 4th or 14th, there's a day of service they're having. So look out for that.
You might see us there.
A lot of fun, and you get to help out the community. And if you're an out-of-state student or non-Tuscaloosa area resident, you get to be more involved with this community. It's your temporary home. So, yeah.
Awesome. So keep an eye on our events calendar. I just put on there and updated for this She Said movie night that we've got coming up on Monday. You can see me there. If you're looking, it's also, if you like hearing this morning show, if you want to be involved in the morning show, if you want to be involved in the radio station in general, come talk to us there. I'll be there, and I'd be happy to talk to you about it. So, this is the morning show. Up next, we've got Nancy Whitaker with Drapes.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
Kayla Marr, Program Director, is here today. You said, what's your favorite?
Hello, mine's French, but I'm blanking on how to say it.
Oh, it's just bonjour.
Oh, well.
Wait, there's there's a one that's more specific. Bonsoir, I think is night, and then bon nuit. I don't know. So there's
French a long time.
there's one out there, but so it is morning, but more important than that, it's a very special day of the week.
Indeed.
A very, very special day, and I think that day is Weezer Wednesday. It's Weezer Wednesday here on 90.7 The Capstone and The Morning Show. And today we've got some Weezer facts for you, some fun Weezer facts. And I had mine here. Where did it go? But I had a fun little Weezer fun fact for you. And so it's about... So we've been playing some music from Pinkerton this morning for you because we just added it into our system. And so originally, and for the because Pinkerton comes right after the Blue Album, one of the best Weezer albums of all time, as you and I both know. And originally they were planning on writing a little rock opera, space opera type thing, but then they're like, okay, I don't know about all this, and then they ended up going with what is in Pinkerton. So there's a little Weezer fun fact for you, and now I've got a Weezer fun song. I'm gonna play El Scorcho from Pinkerton, and then so Christian, I think this has been a pretty good Weezer Wednesday.
Indeed. Now I'm sad before the joy of Weezer comes to give bad news.
Oh no.
So I have acting one coming up, and so I will leave y'all with something from The Sound of Music.
Okay.
Shoot.
So we're gonna get left with a little thing from Christian here, because
I'm having to leave. Indeed. So I say, so long, farewell. Auf Wiedersehen, good night. I have to go and leave this pretty sight. Anyway, bye everybody.
All right. We'll see you next week here on the morning show. And I'm gonna go ahead and play some Weezer El Scorcho.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
Tegan and Sarah here on the morning show. Hey, this is Noah talking to you from the WVUA studio. And, I was looking at our events calendar and wanted to let you know a little bit about something coming up here somewhat locally. It's over in Birmingham. Tomorrow night, there's going to be a Dolly Parton birthday party over there at the Avondale Brewing Company, and so so tomorrow night, 7 to 11 p.m. over there in Birmingham area, and so some of the stuff that they've got going on for this is they're going to have a dress-up contest, so you can dress up like different decades of Dolly Parton, karaoke, some disco, cake, all sorts of things. That is going to be, it's free, and it's for all ages, so you can go to the Avondale Brewing Company for that. And if you want more details on that, go check out our events calendar. That's what we're plugging. That's what I'm excited for. And so I'm looking forward to it. Could be fun over there at the Dolly Parton birthday party. So, yeah. In honor of that, I'm going to play a little Dolly Parton song for you. Here's Shattered Image by Dolly Parton here on The Morning Show.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
Keeping you company on your morning, however it's going, and wanted you to be aware of a little weather update. What's going on with the weather right now? It's a little warmer than it was last hour when we gave you our update, about 62 degrees. Might get about 10 degrees hotter today, but going to be overcast for most of the day. Going to be a little foggy out there. So watch out for that. Be safe. Don't put on your high beams. There might be a little bit of rain. The chance of rain has decreased, though. There's like a 15% chance at the highest, but it is like almost certainly going to rain early to Thursday morning. So I might want to make sure that you don't put all your paper construction paper projects outside overnight, because they're going to get a little wet. But whether the weather is good or bad, we've always got something to make you glad. I was looking at this article about this new library being built, and I'm always a fan of libraries. Libraries are my happy place, my safe place. Tuscaloosa Public Library or the Student Gorgas Library, always fun places to go to and hang out. And there's this new library being built over in Wuhan, China. It's going to be one of the largest libraries in the world. It's got like this glass ceiling, or these glass windows and big panels and everything. A big open light, open area space. And I was looking at some of the pictures, and it's like it looks like it's going to be a nice little library. Lots of good books and everything like that. So if you haven't been to a library in a minute, go check one out. Come on, be like the rest of us nerds. This is a 90.7 The Capstone Morning Show. Phantom Limb coming up next in Death.
WVUA-FM, Tuscaloosa.
It's January 18th, which means it's National Thesaurus Day. We think every day is worth celebrating, and we wanted to celebrate today with you of it being that National Thesaurus Day. My favorite dinosaur. So January 18th is Peter Markradget's birthday, who started the book, The Thesaurus. And so let's see, when did the Thesaurus begin? Let's see. It began in, I'm going to guess, in the 1800s. 1852, let's go. Okay, I'm literally a genius. Someone give me my prize now. But thesaurus comes from the Greek word for treasure, and if you've got a thesaurus around you, you know that it's a treasure. Anytime I'm writing a paper and I'm like, okay, I need a different word for amazing or great or whatever, I'm like, okay, pull up thesaurus.com and let's see what happens. National Thesaurus Day. If anyone's out there writing essays, go ahead and give thanks to Peter Markradget for helping us all out in our times of need. This has been the morning show, though, here on 90.7 The Capstone. We've been having a fun time today. Here we've been talking about stuff that's been going on with us this week. We've been celebrating Winnie the Pooh Day. We've been talking about Dolly Parton. We've been talking about She Said coming up next on Monday. And Excited for that. Go see us at the Student Center Theater, and you can see us there. And be sure to tune into the morning show on Friday, 8 to 10, with I think Summer and Ian are going to be doing the morning show then. So this has been the morning show here on 90.7 Capstone. I'm going to play you out with Little Hurt.
The sun is spilling in the window.
Have a good morning.
I've been getting pretty good at staying up.
WVUA FM, Tuscaloosa.